everyone, my name is Alpha. Welcome to plummysims and welcome to another speed build. I hope you're all doing well and having such a beautiful day. So today we are back building in Montgomery, and just like my previous speed build, which was the budget gray shack house, this time we're building based on a randomizer. So as I mentioned previously, that this random build generator made by simmers called simsation.ca. I think that's the correct ID. I will link everything in the description box below if you want to just have some fun with this randomizer. So actually, the randomizer said that I have to build a black cottage in Montgomery with the load rate of home studio for one sim with a budget of 46k, and it has to include perfect patio, outdoor living room, the art studio or a gallery, and a craft room. And I know it's not a black cottage whatsoever, but that's because I misread with my other randomizer from the same website, and it's supposed to be a brown eco-friendly house in Montgomery as well. So it has to have a hidden room, a study or a library, and a nursery, and it should be fit for 5 sims with a budget of 97k. And I misread those two together, so I basically combined them two together, and instead I built a black container home. So it's not only container home but eco-friendly house with the low rate of, I think, home studio, and the budget is 46 or 41k. I'm not sure, either those two. And it has a hidden room, also it has an art studio, and it also has a craft room as well as the perfect patio outdoor living. Outdoor living, I'm sorry. So that is the challenge. I know I did it incorrectly, but it's fine. It's still a challenge, and it's still kind of a budget too. So I really enjoy this build. And actually, Montgomery is one of my most favorite worlds ever. That's just because it's just so beautiful, and I actually feel like the Snowy Escape pack is worth just because the world is just freaking gorgeous. I have to say that it's just so beautiful. So you have these two neighborhoods that does affect with seasons, and the other, the top one on the map, doesn't affect with the season. So it's kind of just a mountain world, you know the drill. So anyway, let's just talk about the build. So this is the hidden room. Like, I decided to make the hidden room as a craft room, so it's kind of do both, and I really do enjoy that. That's just because I feel like the person or the sim who lives here, she's a very tomboy person, and she is an artsy sim. So she make painting for a living. Also, she have this kind of secret hobby as a crafter, and she just researched every single craft that she made on the downstairs, the basement area, the hidden room. So I really do like that, and I just feel like this particular house is just so pretty, especially because the surrounding is just so beautiful. I love Montgomery so much. It's just so stunning, and no matter what kind of build that you put on each lot on this world, it's just gonna make everything just looks even better. And anyway, I think this is one of my most favorite lots ever, like in the whole world. I just feel like this is some of the best lots, and I'm not sure I think this is a 20 by 15 lot. I think this is the lot where the James Turner's house, the oatmeal house, you know, the like cream colored house supposed to be. So I bulldozed that because otherwise I couldn't build on this lot. So yeah, that's it. And I think I'm going to renovate that build in the next future, maybe. I'm not sure, but we'll see. And this house is very small, so it looks kind of big, but it's not big. And actually, I use such a limited packs in this build. I think those are, of course, perfect patio, eco lifestyle, snowy escape, and I'm not sure. And nifty knitting, I think those are the packs that I use. I could be totally wrong, but I think those are the packs that I use, and it's just so easy to have less items to work with. It's just not very confusing sometimes, even though for bigger builds, I think you will have such more selections to put on each sections of the house or any builds that you build. So I feel like for smaller builds, lesser packs is good. But for bigger builds, I'm not sure. But I think I will make some things that very challenging, like Generations Home, but with base game only and with some budget. So it's gonna be quite challenging. But I think I will do that in, I don't know, in the future. So I just feel like I need some more challenge, and these days I haven't feel very creative. So I feel like this randomizer challenge helps me a lot to, like, get me become more creative, I think. So yeah, that's that. So anyway, let's just back and talk about the build. This is the craft room or the hidden room, and it's just so dark. I changed the lighting later on. I think I make them a bit not as bright, and I love that idea so much. So it's kind of a secret room that she just, maybe she's a, famous crafter, she's famous, I don't know, nifter, is that a word? Maybe you could just make some story for her. But this room being very, hidden, it's just so fun, and I just feel like it's just so nice to have this hidden room. And I've never built something like this. Actually, I very rarely built a basement. It's just not my thing. I don't know, maybe here in my country it's just not very common to have a basement, but maybe in some other parts of the world it's just very normal to have a basement. I think in the western part of the world it's very common to have basement, but here in my country it's just not very common. Basement mostly used for parking lots. So if a regular house, if a normal house like this have a basement, is such a luxury. But I don't know, it could be very normal. But anyway, this is the not the craft room, this is the painting room. So maybe she's an artist, she's a painter, she is very creative, and I just really like that painting room. But it's just very, very not very messy. But that's because I have to work with limited packs, and if I didn't limit the packs that I've used, I could put that, paint can thing from City Living, I think, and it's gonna be good. And put some those newspaper rug, I think newspaper wrap from Cats and Dogs, and some more, like watermark here and there. I think it's gonna be good. But since we have to work with what we already use in this house, the packs, that's very, very limited, we just have to deal with that, and it's fine, it's good. And this is the kind of lounge area on the upstairs, and it's just so nice, it's just so good. We have this kind of small balcony, like two balconies actually. One is a direct balcony that you could access from the bedroom, and the other one you could access just from the lounge area. So we don't have staircase here, but you have two ladders. So one is from the downstairs to the upstairs, and for the downstairs to the basement. So yeah, that's that. And this is actually just a 1-bedroom 1-bathroom house, so it's rather expensive for a 1-bedroom 1-bathroom house, but actually you have all of the view and it's such a luxury for me, at least, because I don't know, I just love everything greenery. It's just so beautiful. And if you decided to play with this house, you could just turn that craft room to the like other bedroom, maybe the kids bedroom, and it will do good, I think. So yeah, you could just turn this house whatever you want. So we are moving on to the landscaping, not landscaping, actually the exterior. So this is me just working on the kind of patio. It's just a front porch, but since we have to use the perfect patio seating space, this is it. This is me just basically figuring out what kind of layout do I want to put here, and I just really enjoy everything, especially after I've done the landscaping. It just turns out so good. And this house is very, it has this like red, black and white color scheme, which I really like, and it's just so nice to have something like this in real life. But I'm pretty sure it would be very hot in the hot days because you have black exterior and it's a container basically. So if you don't have aircon, I couldn't imagine how hot it will be. So yeah, that's that. So this is me just basically trying to figure out what kind of accent do I have to put on the exterior so it just doesn't look like a box, because I don't want to build just like a box, but I want to build a fancy box, which is very different. So yeah, that's that. And put on some more planners on the kind of roofing area. It just makes everything looks nice. I've done something like this so many times, but I think it just looks so beautiful, so I couldn't help myself. So yeah, I have to put that. And this is landscaping, so the landscaping is just very simple. It's just not very, you know, like not very overground, which I like these days. I'm not sure why, but it's just more like more toned down, more simple, just very basic landscaping. And yeah, I think that is that. I didn't cut anything actually from the footage that I've had. So this is such a fast speed build, and I just feel like it's just beautiful. The landscaping helps everything to look nice, and I really want this in real life, but not to like live here forever. Maybe for some getaway, some holiday, it would be nice. And actually, we're getting closer to the end of the speed build. So if you want to download this build, this has been up on the Sims 4 gallery. You could find it under my EAIT, elfathiera, or under the hashtag plummysims. You could also click the link in the description box below that will bring you to the website gallery, as well as the link to grab the trade files from SimFileshare. I will also put a link for this random build generator from SimSations. Just check every single info in the description box below. You might find what you need. So yeah, I really hope you did enjoy this video, and if you do, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also make sure to be subscribed to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to ring the bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video off right now. Thank you so much for joining me today and supporting my channel. Enjoy the rest of the screenshots, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!